bring out the First Lady of the City of New York, Ms. Chirlane McCrae.
Oh, you don't even want to be introduced? I was going to do a whole spiel.
I will go back, all right? Okay, all right, okay. Ms. McCrae created Thrive NYC. You know, we got to do this the right way now. She's done so much for our city. The most comprehensive mental health plan of any city or state in the nation. And she is recognized nationally as a powerful champion for mental health reform. Additionally, Ms. McCrae spearheads the city's Thrive Coalition of Mayors with representation from more than 150 cities from all 50 states, advocating for a more integrated and better funded behavioral health system. As chair of the Mayor's Fund to Advance New York City, she brings together government, philanthropy, and the private sector to work on some of the most pressing issues of our time, including mental health, youth employment, and immigration. In partnership with NYC's police chief, she leads the Domestic Violence Task Force. Ms. McCrae is a graduate of Wellesley College, yes, Women's College alum, and recently received an honorary Doctor of Science degree from the CUNY Graduate School of Public Health and Health Policy. A warm Queens Museum of the Moving Image Universal Hip Hop Museum welcome for our First Lady, Chirlane McCrae.
There we go.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. How y'all doing tonight? It's Friday. Friday night. So thank you so much, Tambisa. Curtis Blow and so many others have moved mountains to bring the Universal Hip Hop Museum to life. And I am thrilled to be here. I want to thank all our panelists. And I really am just thrilled that the Hip Hop Museum will be here where it belongs. Not here, but, you know, in the South Bronx where it belongs, in the birthplace of hip hop. I just want to say hip hop has been an essential part of New York City's culture for decades. Its influence reaches across the globe. Millions and millions of people have been moved by hip hop to make art of their own, to take social and political action, or just get up and dance. I personally find it impossible to dance and stay trapped in a negative emotion. I just want to say it's impossible to sing and feel bad. It's like, I can't do it. So I'm just really glad that the museum will go on preserving and showcasing this popular art form to champion and care for a community that has celebrated hip hop. Tonight's discussion is a part of that mission. And I am delighted to be here with you because we need many, many more conversations about emotional wellness in more of our communities. And why? Because mental illness and substance misuse are common and treatable. How many of you here tonight have been touched by mental illness or substance misuse through yourself or through a family member or a loved one? Please raise your hand. I'm just checking to see if all the hands are up. All right. You know what I always say is, if your hand's not up, you probably don't know your family or your friends as well as you think you do, because it is just that common. Mental illness and addiction are chronic diseases, just like asthma or diabetes, and getting sick is part of the human condition. Here in New York City, 1 in 5 people suffer from some kind of mental illness in any given year. That means the other 4 in 5 are family members or friends or neighbors. And it's, you know, we're all affected when someone that we care or love is suffering. We feel it. Yet somehow people still think of diseases like depression or anxiety as something to be ashamed of. They think asking for help is a sign of weakness. And we don't treat people with heart disease or high blood pressure that way. And can you imagine saying, oh, you know, Curtis has high blood pressure. He just has no discipline. That's a character flaw. He's a weak bro. We wouldn't say that, would we? So we have to change that. We have to break through the stigma and make sure no one suffers alone. And that's what tonight is about. And before we turn to this panel of helpers and healers, people who have bravely shared their own stories and expertise to inspire others. I want to make sure that you know about one of the most important resources available for free to all New Yorkers. Did I say it's free? It's free. It's called NYC Well, and it's a free and confidential helpline that anyone, no matter what your zip code is, no matter how much or how little money you make, anyone can call this. Anyone who's in emotional distress, anyone who's struggling with any kind of challenge can call any time of day or night and speak with a trained counselor. And if necessary, if needed, get connected to longer-term care. You can call for yourself or you can call for a loved one. And the number is 1-888-NYC-WELL. Will you please say it with me? 1-888-NYC-WELL. Thank you. Now, to make sure you remember, I thought I'd borrow a beat from our friend Curtis and turn to my alter ego, who most people don't know about because I just made her up. MC Cray, what do you think? MC Cray? Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay. So I might need a little hand clapping so I could do this right. Clap your hands, everybody. I've got something to tell. If you're feeling low, I want you to know. Call NYC Well. Mad, sad, or in distress, no need to make your life a mess. Break out of your little hell. Call NYC Well. 1-888-NYC-WELL. 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 Break out. So, can I call on all of you to share that number? Yes. Thank you. Good. I want you to keep on having these kinds of open and honest conversations. It's so important for all of us, and I promise I'll stick to my day job. All right. Take care, y'all.
You ready? Come on, yo. You ready? Come on, yo. You ready? Come on, yo. You ready? Come on, yo.